The following program is an uncensored look at professional indoor football and contains strong adult language. Viewer discretion is advised.
On a more serious note, I want you on the other side here, Paul, to see what their reaction is.
Uh-oh, this is going to be heavy duty here.
Okay, all the last couple years, there's been no way that I wanted to get you guys fucked over in any way possible. I really feel as though right now I'm getting you guys fucked over. Okay? I had a conference call with all three of the owners at the same time, which I was kind of shocked at. Got very heated. So much so my wife came downstairs and said, what the hell's going on in here? Because there's a lot of F's going back and forth with what's going down. Now, again, this issue with regards to, first off, hosting a championship game turns out to be Marion based upon supposed NFL tiebreaker shit, okay, would host if they win and we win. If Marion wins and Saginaw wins, Saginaw would host. Okay? Now then, I need to know what the rules are to find out exactly, okay? If it goes on head-to-head, points is the tiebreaker part of things, or if it's division, for sure. I'll fight for that because...
Well, here's the thing. In the NFL, there is no fucking home field championship. It's a Super Bowl. It's
right.
In Miami or fucking California.
Okay. Now, that's one of the things to know.
Jersey.
Now, we come back to the issue. Okay? If we host, and I'm planning on that, it will not be the 16th, 17th, or 18th. I just got screwed by the arena. Okay, today. Smiled nicely, swallowed, and said, okay, when?
And that shit's like,
Wrong words, right?
true colors come out.
Get tight on that ball.
Yeah, get that
Not what I expected to have come out. And said, okay, you're going to do that, Timmy. When can we play? So they have said, okay, you can play next weekend. Turns out to be Memorial Day weekend, you know. Friday, Saturday, to Sunday, Monday's Memorial Day. And I shared that with Saginaw, and they said, oh my God, that'd be terrible. And I said, bullshit. The worst damn day to turn around and host a playoff is Mother's Day. Mothers or football? Football's going to lose. And we did. And I shared that with them, okay, about what happened to us last year. What?
Gave away a cruise the 1 year, do that again. I'll bring him in. And then don't get it.
So, the championship game would be that weekend. Okay, so there'd be a week off in between.
Memorial Day weekend?
Memorial Day weekend.
Give away a cruise and then make up a name like, hey, we can love you don't gotta give it.
I need my money back in the beach house.
Hey, number one, we need to worry about going to Saginaw and fucking beating them first.
So all of this is cleared up because here it is.
We gotta go to fucking Saginaw.
We'll be playing Northern Kentucky at home.
Here it is. Okay, with that in mind, okay, no movement on their part to move it to the 16th, 17th, or 18th. No movement to delay it, and also understand our situation. It's Friday or nothing. And I said, guess what, guys? And they're busting my balls and saying, listen, are you guys man enough to, you know, do what it takes to get up here? Or are you going to be pussies? You guys have been bad-mouthing, he's saying this, you guys have been bad-mouthing their team, bad-mouthing the league on Facebook and this shit. Paul, something may be part of that, okay, just not feeding the fires too much. Stoking it. I didn't say token, I said stoking it, okay? Now,
I just film what's in front of me, Bill.
Now, what happens is, okay, I'm going to push for a later time. The time they want is 7:30. What that does to us is, guess what? You got guys that can't make it. I got guys that have to drive out of Pittsburgh. Again, I want him to talk with you. Let me know the word. I haven't set a bus yet. I haven't set other stuff yet. Harmon.
One thing to say, EAD, bro. What date would that be? So I'll just take off work. EAD, bro.
That is the 9th.
Done.
Who here right now would have a problem with the 9th? Friday night. No, he's in. He already said.
I'm gonna make sure that.
What about you, Anna?
I'll figure it out, I guess. Quitting my job.
Because you don't have an option. I mean, there's no option. They said, fuck, listen, they basically said, fuck Erie. They said, if you don't like it, don't fucking come. All right? And they said, you talked all the shit, and you're scared. Hey, yo.
Listen up.
They said, you guys talked all the shit you want to talk. Fuck you. They basically told him, fuck you. You come on up and play on Friday, or you don't fucking play. So they didn't want to work it all with us. So they talked. Hey, they talked about the last time we were up there. They said we were disrespectful fucks, walking around with our dicks swinging and whatever else. They told Marion and we were up there because he told us. It's true. It's true. They said we walking around up there with our dicks swinging like we don't give a fuck and we run shit. Well, we do run shit. And we go up there, we're going to do the same shit. We're going to be just as disrespectful to them and to their fans and everybody else as we were the first time. Probably even more so. And when we win, we'll probably have a day. And when we win, we're going to have a big-ass celebration on the field. And I hope they have some kind of division banner or something. We'll hold that motherfucker up for their fans.
You staying
You know what I'm saying,
Are we
Bill?
staying overnight Friday? Are we staying overnight?
Hey, it's real simple. Hey, fuck Saginaw. And fuck everybody in Saginaw.
I got a question.
Hey, we'll fucking win, and we're gonna go to a fucking strip club after, and we're gonna make it fucking rain. Let's fucking fuck Saginaw. Fuck Saginaw. I don't even care. Put that on there. Fuck Saginaw. Hey, you can put that on there too, because I'm a little bit. I don't usually get like that, but we're going up there to win the football game. Like, there's no question about it. Like, they're worried about us. They're trying to play around with the date of the game. They're trying to play around with different roster moves or whatever. We're going up to win a football game. That's what we've been preparing for the last 3 or 4 weeks. That's what we're going to do. There's no question about it. So we're going to win a football game.
This time on Reload Explode. As the boom blows into Saginaw with an attitude and a vengeance for the ring, they find the Sting already on the ropes with no idea what's in store.
Just some events led up to this point. You know, the ownership and, you know, what they felt was best for the team, and this was just a decision that they made, and I think it was the right one, and we'll see today if everything works out.
It's a special expanded episode from Saginaw. This time on Reload Explode.
Like you're 12 years old. Hang on, let me, you guys.
All right, we are.
You
Give him 14 at least.
Okay, good.
Why do you have to do that, Bill?
What?
Check their IDs.
Championship game. I mean, a playoff.
Identification.
Is that so that you don't send like a ringer in their place?
That's exactly it.
They are real. We're real. Did y'all see that, right?
Hello there.
On their side, they had the game tonight, and then they had the game on the 17th. That's nice.
Yeah, I guess they're not taking us too seriously.
They're not taking us too seriously, fellas. I hope we're thinking the other way.
Gorman is walking around inspecting the arena. He's looking at how the turf is laid and where the dips and divots and rolls are. And then he goes and advises the team where problem areas may be on the turf. He does this at every game.
Sizing up the field, letting the guys know where the deficiencies are in the field so they can be mindful as they're performing today, so they know where to go and what to look out for, any kind of dangers. And those are kind of minor things, but they're not. I mean, somebody could get caught up in them and something major could happen to them. We want to make sure we try to eliminate that. So every game, before every game, even at home, we do the same. We scout the field, look at the deficiencies, and we let the guys know, especially the guys that are going to be in those particular areas, such as the wideouts, running backs, quarterback. That way they know what to look out for.
What are we doing here, Gorman?
We are standing in the Dow Event Center for the second time this year. I've been filming Reload Explode since January. We embedded ourselves with the Erie Explosion just before training camp, before the team was even selected. We came to Bill Stafford, the owner of the Erie Explosion, and asked if we could, have the access, and, we got it. We were here last mid-February. It was, I want to say, fourth game.
I think it was.
Against Saginaw. And at the time they were both undefeated teams, and it was pretty much a preview for the playoffs, and here we are again, May 9th, back in Saginaw for the first round of the playoffs. Saginaw is in first place, the Erie Explosion is in second place, and this game tonight will decide who goes to the league championship. Tomorrow night, Northern Kentucky and Marion play for the same right. Tonight's the Battle of the North. Marion and Northern Kentucky are going to play for the South. And we're back here at the Dow Event Center to see what's going to happen, how this is going to go down.
What do you think about the sign that Saginaw has up front proclaiming that they will have the next playoff game on the 17th?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. As we were driving up, we saw they had a big billboard ticker that said Saginaw Sting, playoff game May 9th, championship game May 17th. Now that's, I don't know, pretty ballsy to say that. They haven't played yet. And that game on the 17th would be determined by what happens here tonight.
What do you think what kind of message do you think they're sending by doing that?
I think they're saying they're going to win, and that's something that I've learned about the city of Saginaw is these people are passionate about football. It became pretty public a week or so ago through some of our own publicity for the show. I sort of mouthed off on Facebook and I said, "Fuck you too, Saginaw." And what I was actually meaning to say was taking a swing at the league itself, who took a swing at me earlier that week over discussion about when this game was going to be played. The Erie Explosion organization wanted to move it back to a Saturday or a Sunday, and the league essentially said, well, you guys talk a lot of shit on the internet, specifically me talking a lot of shit on the internet. And so, I got a little loud with them and mouthy with them, and that was dickish of me, but
the fans took it personally.
Yeah, the fans took it personal. They got pretty emotional about it. I got some 9 threats total, and 2 of them death threats. But that's about the discussion this week. Is Gorman gonna survive? But I honestly don't take it that seriously, and I think that this city is very passionate about football, as they should be. They have the #1 team in the North, and for all the shit that has been talked on the internet and this and that, they are a powerful team, and this is not going to be easy for anybody. It's not going to be easy for Saginaw either. Erie's coming here prepared, really, really prepared, and Saginaw is really, really prepared. The Sting is a tough team, and this is going to be a battle to the very end, and we're here to see what happens. So here we go. Finishing the season with a record of 9-1 and in first place in the Northern Division, the Saginaw Sting organization sent ripples through the indoor football world when the news broke that the entire coaching staff turned in their resignations just 2 days before today's playoff game. Quarterback A.J. McKenna, who was previously injured during the regular season, was brought up to take the reins as head coach and offensive coordinator for the team for tonight's game. Last time I saw you, you were on the field, yes, quarterbacking. Sir. You were sort of handing it to the Erie Explosion.
It's a good game.
Good game. A month or so later, we're back in Saginaw for the playoffs. You're the coach. Can you tell me how that happened?
Just some events led up to this point. You know, the ownership and, you know, what they felt was best for the team. And this was just a decision that they made, and I think it was the right one, and we'll see today if everything works out.
So, you've been known all year as a quarterback that's calling the plays.
Yes, sir.
And so, how is that different from being on the field to where you're going to be now? You're still going to be calling the plays.
Yeah. You know, telling somebody the reads and what to do is one thing, but being out there and actually being able to execute them is another. The guy we have now, Sam Landry, he's a great quarterback. He played at Hillsdale. He's fresh out of college. He's a great guy, great quarterback. You know, obviously, you know, nobody can just come into arena football and just be a star right away. It takes time to adjust. And I think that's the biggest thing with him is just adjusting, but it's not really that hard. I mean, I want to win, and if this is what's best for the team and this is the plan that God had for me, then I'm okay with that, you know, being a coach right now, and I'm okay with my role.
A former player of the Erie Explosion, AJ would now face his mentor as professional equals, coach against coach, in the biggest game of the year.
Here's the straight up deal with him. I taught him everything he knows when he played for us.
See how big his head's getting as he's telling me that?
He didn't learn too much though. Master
of offense.
Motivator. Like master of like manipulating. Like I got you guys so fucked up right now that you don't know what to do.
He's gonna run though. The first play. First play, I'm running. Running. If you stop the run, then I'm gonna go top on you. So when I do it, don't go fuck. Just look at me and go, thank you.
Taking 60 minutes to see who's better. What it's about.
We need to start
fast,
walking,
man.
start fast. Start fast.
Well, he's way up there, huh? AJ thinks he's got his shit in the law.
Everybody in, let's shut that door, huh?
Get ready for it,
Let's go.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, go.
We're gonna meet right now. Yeah, we're gonna meet in 5 minutes till we're out.
I told anybody we're meeting in a big one, though.
All right. We're just gonna let him give him a minute or two. What time you got exactly? 7:15. Gotta make sure I got my swag right. You got a little bit of time. You know what I mean?
I got 7:14.
AJ, you got that shit. He thinks it's done, huh?
Where's Ed at? Hey, Ed. Is he going on special teams?
Yeah, first quarter.
It's gonna be over in the first quarter. It's gonna be over in the first 5 minutes. Make your final preparations. Do what you got to do here. Make your final moves. All right, hey, listen up. Listen up. First of all, offense. We got any questions? Here's the key. We got to protect. I'd be aware they may be trying to stunt, do something, you know, maybe a couple different things up front, maybe some different pressures. We ain't worried about that. All right. The key is we score, we don't lose. All right. It's on us, offense. All right? If we don't score, it's our fault. I'm not even going to put it on the defense because I know they're going to get some stops because I don't think they're that good on offense. All right? So they're going to get stops. We have to score the fucking football, which we didn't the last time. All right? We come up, we got bullied, got pushed around. We're supposed to do that. We're supposed to be the bully. All right? This is what it's all about. This is what we worked all damn year for. We are coming in their house again. You couldn't write a better script. Like if you were writing the script of this thing and how this went down and how our season's gone and how 3-2, everybody forgot about Erie. They were writing articles about Marion, Saginaw, championship preview, all that other bullshit, like we don't even exist. They treated us like a bunch of assholes. Come up here, you can forfeit on a Friday. We don't give a fuck. Try to put illegal players on the roster. They don't give a fuck about us. But guess what? We don't give a fuck about them either. All right? We don't give a fuck about them. We're here to get the first one of 2. This is 1 of 2. This is a 2-game season. But we got to get the first one. All right? We got to get the first one. So let's get it done, fellas. Have a lot of fun, baby. Let's go.
When we come back, the Sting face off against the Explosion for the Northern Division Championship. You're watching Reload Explode.
They know what it is.
The coin toss has Erie receiving, and the bomb squad take to the air on the first down, but get chased by the Sting defense. Smetanka connects with Hoggard on the second, but it wouldn't be enough. And the Sting hold on for 2 more, turning over the Explosion on downs. But then the Explosion defense takes the field. Deshaun Hayes gets caught on the first play and run back yards. Then quarterback Sam Landry makes a run for it on the second down but gets nowhere. And then tries it again on the third and gets stopped. Chris Callias kicks it back to Erie on the 4th down. Erie has the ball back, but it's put Smetanka against the boards. His first pass is long, but it ends up in the stands. He connects with Evan Twombly against the wall for the second down. And as predicted, the Sting defense is in top form and put the pressure on Smetanka, who throws it away for the third. As if Lyota is playing it like a chess match, he has Sean Rouser kick it back on the 4th down. And McKenna's Sting offense returns to the field. A handoff to Deshaun Hayes doesn't move them forward. And a penalty on the second down isn't any help either. However, a long pass intended for Austin Coleman gets chased down by David Castillo on the 3rd down. A pass interference penalty is called, and the Sting move up within striking distance. Landry makes a run for it, but he gets stopped by Daquan Young pretty much where he started. But a handoff to Hayes is enough for the first down. And although Hayes manages to make some yardage, Dice Marchiondo jumps the gun and draws a penalty.
Hey! He can't go in motion and block in the A-gap! He can't go in motion and block in the A-gap! Decline it! Hey! Decline it! No! We don't want it. Yeah, you know what it is? Hey, decline it!
The penalty is denied, giving the Sting second down. Deshaun Hayes takes the ball again, but for only enough to give them a third down. When Sam Landry finds DJ Marciano and puts up the first points for the Sting.
He's past the line of fucking scrimmage.
Chris Callias brings the extra point, bringing the score to 7-0 Sting. Starting the second, Chris Callias kicks it into the ceiling, dropping the ball on the Sting's 20. Smetanka would find Twombly for a few yards, and then run it for a few more, bringing up the third down. Until Aaron Smetanka hits Travis Tarpley, who would run it in for a touchdown, and the Explosion would get flagged for excessive celebration.
You make a play and celebrate. Just make a play. Don't even celebrate.
The penalty would drop Rouser back 5 yards, but it wouldn't matter. It's tied up at 7 at the top of the second quarter. Sending it back to the Sting, Sean Rouser adds another point with an Uno, putting the Explosion ahead by 1.
As soon as I kick it, I knew it was going in. Number 1, baby, let's go.
Landry completes a pass to Hayes, but he gets stopped by D'Angelo at the wall, giving the Sting second down. And a handoff to Hayes would prove to be worse, as he gets double teamed by Tim Green and Steve Johnson for a loss. Then pressure from Zach Williams knocks down the pass, bringing up fourth down with no real gains. And Callias kicks it back to Erie, where Daquan Young runs it back past the half. A handoff to Richard Stokes puts them on 1st and goal. Where Smetanka makes a run for it, but the Sting defense stops him short, bringing up the second down. But a handoff to Alfonso Hoggard finds him in the end zone again. Adding the extra point from Rouser, and Erie widens the lead to 15. The returning kick would be caught by Austin Coleman, who collides with Mo Jones at the Sting 10. Where the Boom defense would hold them down. A long pass downfield draws flags on the play for interference against Young. And brings the ball up to the Explosion 14. Even more flags on the next snap, again against the Erie defense, and the Sting move up close to 40 yards on penalties alone.
It is a 10-yard penalty and an automatic United Financial Saginaw Sting first down.
Penalties are saving our ass.
Wow, they're telling me we don't know yet.
Daryl Gooden receives the pass and brings the Sting to first and goal. But that would be as far as they would get. The Explosion defense would stop them cold and turn it over on downs. Richard Stokes gets the carry to give Erie a first down, but the Sting defense steps up. A pass to Alfonso Hoggard doesn't get them enough before he's stopped. And pressure from the defense forces Smetanka to throw it into the stands. Aaron Smetanka finds Evan Twombly with a short pass, but it doesn't cover enough yards for more than the fourth down. But they decide to go for it, with a short pass to Richard Stokes, who runs it down the wall for first down. Followed by a handoff to Alfonso Hoggard, who takes it to the second down with just 1 minute left in the half. Stokes takes another handoff but goes nowhere for the third down. Smetanka takes off and runs it in for the first down. Where a handoff to Alfonso Hoggard doesn't go far, but it draws more flags, this time on the Sting defense, keeping Erie at first down. Where Nate Burney takes the snap and runs for the goal line amidst more flags on the play. A call Coach Liotta would argue and officially dispute. With precious seconds put back on the clock, Burney runs the play again, only this time for points. And Rouser would add one more. With only 7 seconds left to play in the half, Steven Johnson breaks through and catches Landry, who throws it away. Only to be caught by John D'Angelo. Ending the half with Erie ahead by more than a touchdown. It's 7-22.
Come on!
Man, some order. Listen.
We got started.
Last time this happened, we had to leave. They didn't give a damn about us. We let them back in the damn game. Understand this. They are grown men. We come into their house, we just kick their front door down and beat the fuck out of them. But hold on. They are grown men. They are going to react.
Fuck them.
But we are that bad motherfucker.
They're not going to react. Finish off the Hey, real quick, man. Real quick. Bring it up. A lot of us dudes have played for a long fucking time. Yeah. This could be the last game we ever fucking play, and we never know.
You never know.
You never know. Play this motherfucker. Run these motherfuckers out, man. Do not let up. Do not fucking let up. We are the ones. Put your heart in this last one. Put your heart in that. Come on.
Stay tuned. The second half is next. Sean Rouser opens up the second half with an Uno, adding another point for Erie. Sam Landry sends a 40-yard pass to Daryl Gooden for a big first down. Then Landry runs it for a few yards before he gets stopped by Daquan Young. A false start backs the Sting up 5 yards. where Landry connects again with Gooden, only to be caught again by Young. Bringing up the third down. Sam Landry finally finds the end zone, but Daquan Young gets in the middle again, intercepting the pass and turning it back over to Erie on downs. Bringing it back, Stokes takes a handoff for 7 yards. Then a short pass to Evan Twombly picks up the first down. And another to Twombly brings up the second down. Then Aaron Smetanka carries the ball far enough for a first down. A pass to Hoggard gains some yards, but only enough for a second. Then Smetanka runs it again, but for no gains. They go for it again on the fourth, but Macchiando knocks down the pass to Hoggard, ending the possession on downs. And Rouser kicks it back to the Sting. Sam Landry takes off running, only to get caught by David Castillo, and sustain an injury that would keep him on the turf. He would not return to the field. Wide receiver Justin Hem takes over the reins for the Sting. A handoff to Austin Coleman on the first play gets them the first down. Hem runs but is stopped by DeJuan Smith for the second down. An incomplete pass brings up the third. And Hem gets sacked by Smith to bring up the fourth. When Chris Kolias kicks it back to Erie. A short pass to Richard Stokes starts the next possession for Erie, and another run by Stokes brings up the second down. As the fourth quarter begins, it's 7-23 Erie. An incomplete pass to Travis Tarpley has flags on the play, giving automatic first down to the Explosion. A handoff to Tarpley gains some yards, but only enough for the second down. Then a handoff to Stokes goes nowhere, bringing up the third. When it looks like another turnover on downs, Smetanka finds Stokes with a pass that's enough for the first. Then Smetanka carries it himself for another first down. And Erie's moving the ball again. A handoff to Travis Tarpley carries it into the end zone. And Sean Rouser makes it 7-30. Rouser kicks it back in what looks like another Uno, but only close, as it bounces off the post. The Sting offense comes back to the field, but Hem can't seem to hold it together, and he gets shut down on his first attempt.
Man, I told them that they wasn't going to match my intensity, and they saw it. We wasn't playing like everybody what? Everybody eats. Everybody eats. We remember what happened last time.
Hem is able to connect with Daryl Gooden to bring the Sting to second and goal. He makes a carry attempt, but runs right into Daquan Young for the third down. Under pressure from the Explosion defense, Hem makes a short toss to Justin Mott, who gets brought down immediately by Tim Green. With only 7 minutes left to play, AJ McKenna seems to just be trying to hold his team together. After another botched possession, emotions boil over, and receiver Austin Coleman leaves the game.
Whole team about to fold.
The rattled Sting offense does nothing on the final down. Turning it back over to the Boom. Richard Stokes runs for a few, bringing up the second down. And then Smetanka hits Tarpley wide open on the 20 and runs it another 10 for the first. A handoff to Stokes would bring the second down again. Until Aaron Smetanka drops a bomb on Alfonso Hoggard in the end zone.
Look at the gyration! Look at the gyration!
Sean Rouser gets the extra point, and it's 7-37 with 3 minutes left to play. Returning the ball, Sean Rouser kicks another Uno, his third of the game. It's now 7-38. As fans begin to file out of the arena, the Sting would continue to get brutalized down after down.
You knew you guys weren't going to beat us twice. You knew that. You had to.
The fans that stuck around would catch Justin Hem's final drive that would find Sean Hidaki in the end zone. Along with a 2-point conversion to Gooden that would bring the Sting up to 15, the last points they would score. With under a minute left, the Explosion defense returns to the field, where quarterback Aaron Smetanka would take a knee for the first 3 downs, when Saginaw calls a timeout.
We're showing how a first-class organization plays and finishes a game. We dominate, and then we play with class at the end.
Smetanka responds with a pass to Twombly, taking back the first down, which draws another timeout by Saginaw.
Why you going timeout? You're trying to be nice. We're really nice.
So Lyota puts the pedal down again, and Smetanka fires a bullet at Tarpley, who runs it in for a touchdown. Rouser follows with the extra point. And with just seconds left, he kicks another Uno, ending it 15-46. Officially ending the Saginaw Sting's 2014 season and making the Erie Explosion the Northern Division champions.
That's #1 defense in the league.
There will be a lot to celebrate tonight, but come tomorrow morning, all eyes will be on what's next. Facing Marion for round 3 of the war indoors and deciding who will be the next CIFL champions.